to the snobs who'd say burlesque was mean and low. Believe me, they don't know the half. Why, for a very modest price, you could enter paradise, where a man could drown his sorrows in a laugh. Bobby Clark and Leon Arrow, Willie Howard, Fanny Bryce, Al Jolson, Sophie Tucker, Eddie Foy. I remember their routines, all the shtick and all their scenes. It's a memory that time cannot destroy. There were chorus girls and jugglers and a sentimental tune, illustrated by a lantern slide. Friends, no fun was ever greater. That was real theater. I'd pay a fin to be inside. Red Skelton, Bill Silvers, W.C. Fields all came from burlesque. I would be happy if I could only see a good old burlesque show, with all the performers the way they used to be in a good old burlesque show. Top bananas who could really make you scream, and the kind of girls you'd picture in a dream. Say, you know what I do, and I do it all for free. I do a burlesque show.
To the Gaiety Theatre. Before the start of tonight's performance, I would like to inform you of the policy of this theatre. There will be matinee and evening performances 7 nights a week, and a change of bill at the midnight show on Sunday. Every Tuesday night will be Garter Night. Every woman who appears with a husband, whether hers or not, will receive absolutely free an intimate article of wearing apparel. Every Wednesday night will be Chorus Girl Opportunity Night.
Oh, Billy, pardon the interruption.
Joey, what's on your mind?
Oh, well, I just thought the folks out there would like to know that Miss Rosie Boots has been released on bail.
Oh, that's wonderful. Let's hear it for Rosie.
She went a little too far at Chorus Girls Opportunity Night and the police took her in. She was supposed to return to the show tonight, but she couldn't make it.
Why not?
Well, she was doing so good down at the police station, they decided to hold her over for 2 more nights.
As I was saying, every Wednesday night is Chorus Girl Opportunity Night. All chorus girls will compete for your applause with a dance of their own choosing.
Oh, Billy, the management has asked me to make a special announcement.
Go right ahead.
Okay, starting this Thursday and every Thursday thereafter will be Mother's Night. So any of you ladies out there who wants to be a mother, meet the manager in his office right after the show.
And now, here they are. The ones that you've been waiting for. Those tempting toe tappers, smoother than honey and twice as sweet. Every girl a star in her own right. Those Broadway sugar babies.
What you been up to?
Oh, I got myself a new job.
What kind of job is it?
I'm a pilot at a livery stable.
A pilot at a livery stable? What do you do?
Oh, I pilot here, I pilot there.
Well, looks to me like you could use some money. Why don't you join our quartet?
Why not?
Is this where the quartet's gonna rehearse?
Yes, it is, but we only have 3 men. We're a man short.
Don't worry about it. I found just the right man. With the looks of Rudolph Valentino, the voice of Caruso, and the sex appeal of Douglas Fairbanks. And here he comes now.
What the hey?
Eddie, what you been up to these days?
I've been working in the ladies' bloomer factory.
Is it a good job?
Pulling down about 50 a week. It's pulling down about 50 a week, you see. Stick around, we got them older than that.
Well, they're looking for a quartet down at the Gaiety Theater, but we're a man short.
Well, I'm your man.
What do you mean?
I've been short all my life.
What can you sing?
Can I sing? I used to sing with a queer.
You mean a choir?
It was a queer choir.
A queer choir?
Yeah. We weren't even too sure about the guy who played the organ. All the time looking for hymns.
What was your best performance?
The night I took 5 sugar babies to Atlantic City. Let me tell you about that one.
No.
There were 4 of them.
I mean your best singing performance.
Oh, I used to be with the opera. Molte bene, excumbrien.
What opera is that?
Madam Caterpillar.
You mean Madam Butterfly?
I knew her before she came out of the cocoon.
Oh, boys, I think we better rehearse.
I think we better.
But first, what song shall we sing?
How about the good old sailor song?
What song is that?
She was only a fisherman's daughter, but when I showed her my rod, she reeled.
I've got a better idea. We shall sing a song from this book.
This book.
The first. We need a name for the quartet.
Name for the quartet. Good idea. It's gonna be a long name.
How about the Avon Comedy 4?
That's too old, Fred.
We need something mellifluous, something to make the audience think of gentle zephyrs wafting over fields of new-mown hay, something with an air about it.
How about the Shed House Quartet?
It's got an air about it, yeah.
Well, what page are we going to sing on?
We shall sing on page 14.
I ain't got no page 14 in my book.
Sing on page 7 twice.
Paganini, Paganini,
Hey,
Paganini.
What are you singing?
Paganini,
Paganini.
Paganini.
Oh, that's page 9, you idiot.
Well, we've got to sing something. Joey, do you have any suggestions?
I want a girl.
Wait till we're done singing.
No, I want a girl.
I can't help you with your personal problems.
No, fellas, I think he means I want a girl just like the girl that married dear old Dad.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to be entertained by the Shed House Quartet.
I want a girl just like the girl that married dear old Dad. She was a pearl and the only...
Wait a minute, fellas. That lady just dropped her pocketbook, and me being a southern gentleman, I shall pick it up and return it to her. Pardon me, miss. You just dropped your pocketbook.
Why, so I did. And I can see that all my money is still there. Just for that, you can meet me round the corner in a half an hour. Meet me round the corner in a half an hour. Meet me round the corner in a half an hour.
Did she thrill ya?
No, my suspenders are caught in my jockey shorts.
Hey, fellas, did you see what she said? She said I could. I mean, around the corner in half an hour. I mean, around the corner in half an hour. I mean, around the corner in half an hour.
I'll take him.
No.
Oh, Eddie, he's joking me. He's joking me.
It's because you forgot your knee socks. You got it. Your garters. You're not wearing your knee socks or your garters either. So your socks are gonna fall. You ain't gonna help me, are you?
You're on your own.
Ladies and gentlemen, you will now be entertained by the Shed House Trio. I want a girl just like the girl that married dear old Dad.
She was a pearl and
She had a busy night.
Fellas, that young lady just dropped her pocketbook, and me being a southern gentleman, I shall pick it up and return it to her. Pardon me, miss. You just dropped your pocketbook.
Why, thank you, and I can see that all my money is still there. Just for that, you can meet me round the corner in half an hour.
All right,
Meet me round the corner in
keep your eye on it.
half an hour. Meet me round the corner in a half an hour.
I got it.
It'll be safe down there.
Hey, fellas, did you see what she said to me? She said I could meet around the corner in a half an hour. Meet around the corner in a half an hour.
I think he's got a weak back. You know,
When did it start?
about a week back. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, you are about to be entertained by the Shed House Brothers.
should give us a reward.
To hell with the reward. Let's get some money first.
Hey, I think she's in a hurry. She left the motor running.
She must be on relief. You give it to her.
Ah, this is gonna be noticeable as hell. Oh, I hate to interrupt. There's so much of us having a good time. Excuse me, miss, but you dropped your pocketbook.
And I can see that all my money is still there.
I think we've been robbed.
Just that. You can. Meet me around the corner in half an hour. Meet me around the corner in half an hour. Meet me around the corner in half an hour.
How do you like that? She put it in the hat.
That'll grow hair on your head. Hey, did you see what she said to me?
What's that?
She said that I could meet around the corner.
Hey, Joe! Wait till the swelling goes down. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you are about to be entertained by old man Shedhouse himself. I want a girl just like a girl and marry dear old dad. She was a pearl and the only girl that daddy. Oh, weighing out of girls. Try it again. I want a girl just like a girl and marry dear old dad. She was a pearl and the only girl daddy. I'll change my tune. Money, money, money gets a honey every time. Money. Pardon me, lady, but you dropped your pocketbook. Me being an old Southern fried chicken, I'm gonna return it to you.
And I can see that all my money is still there.
Just for that.
You can. Meet me around the corner in half an hour.
Wait right there, sister. Let me explain something to you. 3 women been out here already. Each one of them said that we could meet around the corner in half an hour. Meet around the corner. My 3 friends were weak. They went around the corner. Me, I'm strong. I don't go around no corners. So anything you gotta do, anything you gotta do, just do it here.
Won't you please meet me around the corner?
Lady, won't you please make bigger circles? Now you've done it. What? You took all the starch out of my dickie.
Eeny, meeny, miny, moe.
Don't you dare touch Smokey Joe. Oh, I'll kiss you, my little cupcake. Come here.
So tell me, honey, how are you feeling now?
I'm doing fine. This guy right here is sweating like hell.
Bye-bye, I'm packing my grip. So long, I'm taking a trip. Setting out for happiness on the New Orleans Express. Oh, I was born one day in
honey, he's my mine. In Louisiana and settle down in the town I love best. On the air is rare. In Louisiana, all the girls are fair. In Louisiana,
Debonair. In Louisiana, I wanna go where I know life has best. What a land that keeps growing on you, blowing my soul, telling me to get going now. I'm ready to roll, ready to roll, ready to roll. Never had a care. In Louisiana, joys everywhere. In Louisiana, there's love to spare. In Louisiana, so hurry me away that smell. Woo! I feel a song coming on, and I'm warning you, it's a victorious, happy, and glorious new strain. I feel a song coming on. It's a melody full of the laughter of children out after the rain. You'll hear a tuneful story ringing through ya, love and glory, hallelujah. And now that my troubles are gone, let those heavenly drums go on drumming, 'cause
19. Are you the lady who left a call for 10 o'clock? You are? Well, it's 6 o'clock. You've got 4 more hours left to sleep. Broken Arms Hotel front desk. You what? You say you got a leak in your bathtub? Well, go right ahead. You paid for the room.
I don't believe this. Hey, look, I'm checking out of here. I gotta get some sleep. There's a lady in the next room must be crazy about candy bars.
How do you know?
She keeps yelling, "Oh, Henry! Oh, Henry!" And there is one hell of a noise coming down from the room upstairs.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I forgot to tell you. They're holding an Elks ball upstairs.
What's that?
They're holding an Elks ball upstairs.
Tell them to let go. I gotta get some sleep. Hey, fellas, they're holding a moose's ball upstairs. Elk's got a bigger laugh.
Well, sir, may I help you?
Yeah, we just got married. We want the bridal suite.
The bridal suite right over there. Have you come a long way?
Oh, yeah. And tonight we're going to go even farther. Oh, come on, honey. I can hardly wait. I can hardly wait.
Keep pumping, pal. Keep pumping.
Excuse me, sir. That's a very energetic young wife you have there, and there's such a difference in your ages. Don't you think a honeymoon like this could prove fatal?
Hey, listen, if she dies, she dies.
Hey, look, just keep your motor running. I left something in the room. I'll be right back.
Oh, sir, you can't go in there. I just rented that room to a newly married couple.
Oh, look, I'm telling you, pal, I left something in the room and I gotta get it. Besides, if they're newlyweds, they won't be asleep anyway.
Oh, sweetheart, whose beautiful red lips are those?
They're yours, Daddy.
And whose lily white shoulders are those?
They're yours, Daddy.
And whose cute pink tummy is that?
That's yours, Daddy.
When you get to the hairbrush, that's mine! Anyway, when you find it, put it in a paper sack and send it to me by slingshot.
Oh, sir, you forgot your hotel bill.
Ah, yes, of course.
That will be $500.
$500 for one night? We must be at the Grand Hotel. Hey, see this.
That's $100 for the room and $400 for the food your wife ordered.
My wife didn't order any food.
Well, it was there if she wanted it.
I'll tell you what. I'll give you $100, but I'm charging you $400 for fooling around with my wife.
I didn't fool around with your wife.
It was there if you wanted it.
One lovely lady whose hair falls in ringlets of gold appears on the stage vis-a-vis, yet has never caught fire. She's a great sensation all across the nation. Dancing with hands and gloves, what a sight to behold. My darling Sally, Sally, sweet and shy, the dream of every man. Sally, Sally, hides each boy 'neath a feathered fan. His doves sent from just yours of infinite grace. Her arms trembling with love seem to invite me to nights filled with delights and her embrace. Sally, Sally, from the start, as you danced, I knew would own my heart. Sally, I love you.
We're finally married.
Yes, we're married.
But I got a little confession to make.
What is it?
Well, last night when we were staying at your mother's house, and I was staying in one room and you was in another, well, I wanted a little preview. So I sneaked into your room. And there you was, laying on the bed under the covers, sound asleep, naked as a jaybird. I lifted up the covers and took a peek.
Did you like what you saw?
Oh, I said to myself, I wish I had a camera.
What would you do?
I'd take a picture.
Then what would you do?
I'd put it on my desk so I could look at it all day long.
I have a confession to make too, Joey. I sneaked into your room when you were lying sound asleep underneath the covers, naked as a jaybird. I lifted up the covers and took a peek.
Oh, did you like what you saw?
I said to myself, I wish I had a camera.
What would you do?
I'd take a picture.
And then what would you do?
I'd have it enlarged.
The interest on the mortgage is 3 months overdue, and I can't wait another day.
Just give me a little more time. My daughter, little Nell, is coming home today, and she promised to bring the money. There's little Nell now. Oh, now, thank God you're here. The interest on the mortgage is due.
Never mind the interest. How much is the mortgage?
$3,000.
Here's your money. And here's your mortgage. Now get.
Nell, I knew you wouldn't fail us, but where did you get the money?
In Santa Ana.
In Santa Ana? You got $3,000 in Santa Ana? Look at me, Nell. Tell me, have you been good?
To get $3,000 in Santa Ana, you've gotta be good.
Yes, what is it?
Father, dear father, don't stay up late. It's Friday night, and we've got a date. I've got a date with a guy named Joe. He's taking me to the picture show.
Have a good time, dear.
I've got a date with a guy named Pete. We're going to the Ritz to get something to eat.
Have a good time, dear.
I've got a date with a guy named Chuck.
You, get upstairs and go to bed.
Lucky night I found you, I hung around you just like a fool, falling head and heels in love like a kid out of school. My poor heart is in an awful state now, but it's too late now to call a halt. So if I become a nuisance, it's all your fault. Don't blame me for falling in love with you. I'm under your spell, so how can I help it? Don't blame me. Can't you see when you do the things you do? If I can't conceal the thrill that I'm feeling, don't blame me. I can't help it. Doggone moon above makes me need someone like you to love.
Thank you, officer, for lending me your coat. It was getting very drafty up here.
You're welcome, miss. Now, can you tell me just what happened here?
Well, my boss, Mr. Gilmore, he just jumped out the window when it's 20 stories down.
And who are you?
I'm his private secretary.
Was there anything odd about Mr. Gilmore's behavior today?
Well, he always was a bit peculiar. I'd only been working here 3 days when he came into the office in a terrible state. Miss Jones, he said, you are the most beautiful creature I've ever seen. If I give you $100, will you stand before me in your slip? I promise. There will be no monkey business. Well, officer, to a working girl, $100 is a lot of money.
Of course it is.
So I took the $100 and I stood before him in my slip.
Was he as good as his word?
Oh, yes, there was no monkey business.
Did that satisfy him?
It didn't till a week ago.
What happened then?
Well, he burst into the office again, and he was a sorry sight. Miss Jones, he said, I can't get your face out of my mind. If I give you $200, will you stand before me in your panties and brassiere? I promise. There will be no monkey business. Well, officer, to a working girl, $200 is a lot of money.
Of course it is.
So I took the $200, and I stood before him in my panties and brassiere.
Was he as good as his word?
Oh, yes, there was no monkey business.
Did that satisfy him?
It didn't till 10 minutes ago.
What happened then?
Well, he broke open the office door and he looked just awful. Miss Jones, he said, I'm spending sleepless nights because of you. If I give you $500, will you stand before me in the nude? I promise. There will be no monkey business. Well, officer, to a working girl, $500 is a lot of money.
Of course it is.
So I took the $500 and I stood before him in the nude. Miss Jones, he said, I can't stand this anymore. How much? How much for the monkey business?
Yes.
Well, when I told him my regular price was $10, he jumped out the window!
Now, ladies and gentlemen, held over for her 21st consecutive week. Little Cairo herself, doing the dance that made Damascus sizzle, the teasing, the tempting, the tantalizing. Kim.
I'm sorry I'm late, but before class starts, could I ask you a question?
Certainly.
Can a 10-year-old girl have a baby?
Certainly not.
See, I told you we had nothing to worry about.
All right, children, class will now come to order. Where's little Eddie Earl?
I'm here, teacher. And I'm sorry I'm late, but I didn't get no breakfast.
You poor little boy.
That's right. No post toasties, no
No
cornflakes,
breakfast, no fooling.
no shredded wheat.
What you just said, ride down and we'll get you some breakfast a little later. All right, children, it is now time for a geography lesson. Eddie Earl, where is the Canadian border?
In bed with my mother. That's why I didn't get no breakfast.
All right, Eddie Earl, if you're so smart, tell me, why do hummingbirds hum?
Oh, because the words are dirty.
All right, children, it is now time for our history lesson. Tracy, what happened in the year 1898?
In the year 1898, the battleship Maine was sunk.
Oh, that's very good, Tracy.
Tracy.
Eddie Earl, what happened in the year 1900?
In the year 1900, the battleship Maine was sunk 2 years.
It is now time for our English lesson. Joey Shea, make a sentence using the words defense, defeat, and detail.
The dog jumped over defense and defeat went over before detail.
Depressing.
Eddie, you make a sentence using the word disaster.
My girlfriend worked at the airport. She backed into an airplane propeller and disaster.
All right, children, it is now time for our poetry lesson.
Oh, I love poetry.
Yeah, you're the type who would.
Katie, do you have one?
I certainly do.
Well, let's hear it.
There was an old woman who lived in a shoe. She had no children. She knew what to do.
Can you give me the address of that shoe?
If you don't behave, I'm gonna keep you after school. Pull down your little breeches and beat your little bottom.
Oh, you keep promising, but she never does nothing. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, this is serious stuff we're doing here, you know. Careful with that thing.
Teacher,
Yes, Joey.
can I go to the little boy's room?
Yes, you may be excused.
Go for me, will ya?
Eddie Earl, do you have one?
I had one when I came in, yeah. Of course I've got one.
Well, let's hear it.
Okay. The boy stood on the burning deck, eating peanuts by the peck. Along come a little girl in blue. She said, I wish I had a pecker too.
Well, I went.
Did you go for me?
You didn't have to go. Teacher,
Yes, Joey.
I got a little one.
I wouldn't tell everybody.
Let's hear it.
There once was a girl from Boston, Mass, who waded in water clear up to her knees.
But Joey, that doesn't rhyme.
It will when the tide comes in.
All right, children. It is now time for the lesson of the day. Eddie Earl, what is the difference between prose and poetry?
Well, that's easy. The pros stand on the corner. Don't you dare.
Obviously, you don't know, so have to tell you.
I know.
If I were to say the girl ran around the mulberry bush and I ran around to meet her, that little girl will never know how glad I was to greet her.
What's that?
That's poetry, it rhymes.
Oh, I get it, like meet her and greet her.
But if I were to say the girl ran around the mulberry bush and I ran around to meet her, that little girl will never know how glad I was that day.
What's that?
That's prose, it doesn't rhyme.
Oh, so poetry rhymes and prose doesn't rhyme.
Right.
May I give an example to the class?
Please do.
My girl ran around the mulberry bush. I ran around to greet her. She lifted up her petticoat, and I pulled out my, now you want prose or poetry?
Okay, hold on to that. I'll get this down here, okay? There we go. Hand it over. Too much poly grip. You want me to tell you how I did that trick? You want me to tell you how I did that trick? Afraid not. Afraid not, man. Here, think about it, alright? My name's Dana Daniels. Thank you. And this is Luigi. Thanks enough of you. And here he is, Bachelor number 1. There we go. He hates working about a net, so. Alright. Don't fall, Luigi, don't fall. He hates that. You know, you move this just right, you pick up cable. Hey, you ever seen a parrot throw up? Whoa! He's already turning green. How about that? Here's his favorite magic trick, the vanishing cracker. Place the cracker in my hand, sprinkle magic dust over it, and I'll magically vanish into thin air. Watch carefully, the cracker in the hand. Magic dust over it. And it's gone. Pulls them every time. Now, how many people here believe in ESP? Raise your hand. Oh, perfect. Same audience. I discovered, ladies and gentlemen, that after several performances, that Luigi has the power of mental telepathy. Calm down. Watch carefully. Luigi, pick a card. Any card. Not that one. Luigi, you have your free selection to pick any card. Look at the card and memorize it, Luigi. Remember everything about the card. I want you to remember it's a face card or a number card. Remember what color the card is. Remember everything about that card. Because, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm going to do is take his card, place it back inside this deck. He'll concentrate on it, then I will find his card. And let me assure you, these cards are not marked in any way. Now I'll place the card back inside the deck. We gave a little bit of a shuffle. Concentrate on the card, Luigi. He hates this. He thinks all those worms are coming back to get him. Nothing, obviously, not the card. Luigi, is this your card? He shakes his head no. Still nothing, obviously, not the card. Something's coming through on this one. Yes, very strong feelings on this card. Ladies and gentlemen, call it psychic phenomenon. Call it parrot psychology. Call it a funny feeling, but I think this is the card that Luigi picked. Is this it, Luigi? He shakes his head yes. Thank you. At this time, I'd like to borrow a $100 bill. Must be somebody out here. Come on. Periscope. Ooh, fire one. We have a $100 bill. Anyone out there? $100 bill. $100 bill. $50 bill. $50 bill. 20. 20. How about 10? All right. Some Alpha Beta Bingo stamps. Anybody have a $100 bill? Really? I need a $100 bill. Oh boy, this crowd's broke. I tell you. Hi, sir. What's your name?
Dan.
Dan? Where are you from, Dan? Sorry? I heard you. I'm just sorry. So. Here, I'll make you feel at home, okay, Dan? I'm just serious. All right, now, can you bring out your wallet and bring out the largest bill you have with you? Okay, Dan. Let's see. Where that lightning speedy's going at, ladies and gentlemen. What do you have with you tonight, Dan? Ooh, a $50 bill. Hey. Great. Anybody else got $50? Just gonna add that into my collection. Tell you what, Dan, remember that card trick I did a little while ago? Huh? He's sweating now. Let me give Dan a nice round of applause and bring him on stage to help us out. Come on up here, Dan. Come on, Dan. Come on, Dan. Dan. Come on, Dan, we need your help. Come on, Dan. Come on up here. There we go. Come on, Dan. No? He doesn't want to come up here? Okay. All right. I'll take it. Oh, okay. I'll tell you what. We'll lend the $50 to, what's your name? Hal. Hal? Everybody knows Hal. Hal, get up on stage. Come on, Hal. Ooh, CNR?
Thanks, Dan. You owed it to me anyway.
Tell you what, now get the money out here. I tell you what we're gonna do. Right here I have a felt pen. I know, I just felt it. Now I want you. I just felt it. Take the felt pen and mark Dan's $50 bill. Okay, there, Hal. Just mark it. Okay, I'll do a little bit of magic here for you.
Okay.
Boop. Boop.
It didn't tickle. Oh no.
Oh, okay. No wonder you've been cranky all night. All right. All right, now let's show the marquee place right there on Dan's $50 bill. We'll take it. We're gonna fold it up really nice and small because inside my pocket I have a little. Hungry or something? Place the $50 bill inside the little envelope. Meanwhile, can I see your left hand, your thumb, and forefinger just like that? Okay. No, like this. That's the European method. In fact, I think people think I'm from Europe because I was in the bathroom earlier and a guy came up to me and said, "Hey, European." Open. Good job. Now keep it right there. Don't move because what we're going to do is increase the value of Dan's money. Is that okay with you, Dan? Great. All right. And now hold on, Dan. Hold it right here. Don't move, because we're using a very expensive device I have right down here that costs millions of dollars.
Clean that thing out.
Here we go.
It's dirty.
Costs millions of dollars. That's because it's developed by our government. Named it after our president, it's a Ronald Reagan. Now what we're going to do is we're going to have Luigi over here concentrate on something very valuable, place it into the gun, and then project it right over here into Dan's $20 bill. Okay? Here we go. Concentrate on something very valuable, Luigi. Don't worry, he's a trained professional. Neat, huh? Now rip it open, dump it right there in your hand. You're gonna see Dan's $10 bill has magically. Rip it open, yeah, rip it open, put it down in your hand. You're gonna see that $1 bill has magically increased in value.
Holy cow.
Put it right there into your hand. To birdseed.
That's what that is.
Don't.
It's expensive stuff.
Bummer.
He owes it to you.
Start the car.
He's room 1014. He's room 1014.
Here, there's $1. I tell you, you know what we could probably do? We could probably get this right. I think Luigi was a little nervous. I mean, look, he's shaking.
Let's hope so.
We can get it right. No, give me another 50.
He's dealing with.
All right. I'll tell you what we're going to do. How do you turn this mouth off? Here. Okay, now, hold the seats right there. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to actually make Luigi a little more comfortable, and we can probably get the money back. Is that okay with you?
Sure.
Good. I'm glad you said that.
What do I care? It's not mine.
Okay. There we go. Wait a minute. Having a good time? He shakes his head no. All right. All those seats out there. All the seats out there. Here we go. Right here. Right here. Under your beak. Two equal minds. All right, now. Oh my. Ooh. Well, it must have hurt. Okay, Hal, it's your turn. Hey, Hal, let's take the egg. Let's break it open right here inside the bowl. Remove the contents from the egg. Put the seeds right there and hand me your pecker.
Take that too.
And then fold out. Is that the same $50 bill?
I don't know.
There it is. Give him a nice round of applause for being a good sport. There we go. Thank you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'll take the act one step further. Go into the art of juggling. Start out by juggling two objects back and forth with one hand. Underneath the leg. Off the elbow. Say, this guy's good. Here we go in 3D. Backwards. Through the middle. Off the elbows a couple more times. Here we have the LA juggler. New York. San Francisco. The LA Dodgers. I got it. Off the feet. Under the leg. Off the feet. Up the head. Up. Behind the back. Ooh, one more time. Something a little bit different. We'll juggle the bowling ball. We'll juggle this hoop. And we'll juggle one bird. He shakes his head no. Then I'm forced to use his stunt double.
Oh no.
Just like looking in a mirror.
Wrong color.
How about a kiss? No, he's afraid he might catch chirpies. We'll have some parrot food, all right? I just bought him some parrot food. I don't know if you noticed, but I just bought the thing. In the back of the package had a bunch of pictures of missing birds. There we go. And tell you what, just to make it more fun, Al, get up here and lay down. He shakes his head no. It's sort of like poultry in motion. Oh, jeez. He's okay. I can do it. Come on, you act like you see this every day. All right. You want to see the turkey go through the hoop, though? Yeah!
Now, ladies and gentlemen, the ladies of the ensemble have completed yet another lightning change of costume and are ready for the finale of Act 1, which will be familiar to all you Gaiety Theatre habitués, not to mention you sons of habitués. It is, in fact, the longest-running act on the variety stage, Madame Rince and her all-female minstrel show.
If you're working too hard, then leave your work on the desk. Meet us at the Gaiety Burlesque. Put your mind off your business, put your mind on some fun. We've got something for everyone. They'll be singing and dancing to the songs you hold dear. Both and camel, both in the field. Got a new interlocutor with beauty and grace. For enjoyment, this is the place when he comes down, he would hear the very latest attraction, the sensation of the year. Here at the Gaiety Burlesque, all the ladies are welcome 'cause the show's nice and clean. Just good sport, there's nothing obscene. All the girls in the chorus line are shy and demure. Absolutely wholesome and pure. As you cross your favorite road, the very latest attraction at a Rancid's female is to show here at the Gaiety Burlesque. Ladies, be seated. Welcome, Madam Interlocutor. And where's your wayward sister, the Countess Stoopin' Take It? As usual, she's out looking for a man. Is she looking for any man in particular?
Nah, she's looking for a man who ain't particular.
Well, I guess she didn't find one because here comes the Countess now.
I'm sorry I'm late, but I was down in Long Beach with the sailor boys. I like to do as much as I can for naval relief.
Countess, what are all those rings and circles on your back?
Oh, can you see those naughty rings?
What are those?
Those are from guys trying to touch me with a 10-foot pole.
Ah, Countess, your dress is so lovely.
Oh, isn't it though? I was made for this dress. I should have held out for the coat. You like the garter? 1,500 pesos in Pasadena.
But Countess, your dress is so gay. Why is your garter black?
In memory of those who have passed above.
Oh, Countess, won't you share your memories of those who have passed above with all of us here?
Why, yes. I'll share my miseries. I'll share my brokenheartedness. My name is Hortense. Takes one to know one. And I come from a large family. 15 in the family. All children. My father used to say, "Listen, stupid." He always called me Listen. Listen, he'd say, "Why don't you get a job so we know what kind of work you're out of?" And I'd say, Papa, I've tried, but life is hard. I'm gonna run away from home. Do you hear? I'm gonna run. He said, "On your mark." So I moved to Anaheim. I came here with my brother Bruce. I'm very proud of Bruce. He just got a job as a mom back. For those of you who don't know what that is, he's the guy that stands behind the garbage truck and says, "Mom back!" And then I joined the dance troupe. Well, I did. And I danced with my left leg. And I danced with my right leg. And between the two of them, I made a lot of money. Then I started to date. It was only normal. I dated a midget. Someone put him up to it. I remember one night my dance troupe was invited to entertain the soldier boys at Fort Knox. I wore my most provocative gown. They were all so polite. When I walked through the barracks, all the privates stood up. And then it happened. That once-in-a-lifetime man came into my life. Yes, it was Kent. Oh, Kent. Divine Kent. Kent with his cane so long that it bent. But that's another story, you know what I'm saying? I remember our first night together. He invited me to a lovely costume ball. He went as Napoleon. I went as Josephine. What a night that was. We sipped champagne and we danced all night. We sipped and we danced. We sipped and we danced. And he held me closer, closer, closer. And then he went off in his uniform. I never saw him again. After I lost Kent, life was a drag. I was driven to drink. I forget who drove me. But one night I was seated on a bar stool next to my last friend in the world, Francine, my pet duck. I can almost hear her now. And this drunken, vulgar man walked up, and he said, "Where did you get the pig?" I said, "This is not a pig." He said, "I'm talking to the duck." Eons of heartbreaks and miseries rolled by. And then, one night, as I was walking through the lobby of my hotel, there he was, standing next to a palm tree. Yes, it was Ken. Come back into my life. But I dared not let him see me in my misery and brokenheartedness. So I laughed gaily. in distress. No, would you laugh at a man in distress, wouldn't you? Where the hell was I, anyway? Oh, yes. I laughed gaily. And I guess I hid my embarrassment pretty well. But I heard someone say to Kent, "Is that Hortense?" And he said, "I don't know. She looks pretty relaxed to me." Hortense, it's so good to see you. After all these years, what are you up to? And I said, $75.
Until we leave the theater.
I'm sure, yeah.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in a tribute to America's greatest instrument, the banjo. Hit it! I love the sound of the banjo. I love the joy that it brings. I've been a fan of the band, a plucking on the strings. Nothing matches a banjo. It makes you what a thrill! I can't stand still and know how good it feels. Mr. Banjo Man, keep on plucking away. Let the music ring while we dance and sing till the break of day. Mr. Banjo Man, you're the greatest, I say. Every finger's a real hot deal. Oh, Mr.
gentlemen, can I have your attention, please? You have approximately 7 minutes before we continue our big burlesque review. Now, you won't want to miss the first number in the second act, which is called The Dance of the Virgins. Brought to you by our lovely ladies in the chorus, strictly from memory. Now, during this short intermission, should you want something to munch on, I have here a box of chewy, delicious chocolates. You can buy these chocolates for the modest price of just 25 cents, 1/4 of $1. And you get not only a chance at one of our big bonus prizes, but you also get absolutely free all the items contained in our big combination offer. Now, part one of our big combination offer is this spicy little booklet. We are not permitted to sell you this booklet, but there is nothing in the law that says we cannot give it to you absolutely free as part one of our big combination offer. Let me call your attention to page 4 of this little booklet. There you will find a story called Love Below the Border. The hero of our story is a world traveler who meets a beautiful dance hall girl called Mexicali Rose. Rose, he says, I have met beautiful girls before. In Boston, New York, St. Louis, Cleveland, and Chicago. But I have never met a girl more beautiful than you. They get better acquainted and she takes him back to her apartment. Rose, he says, I have seen beautiful apartments before. In Boston, New York, St. Louis, Cleveland, and Chicago. But I have never seen an apartment more beautiful than this one. She leaves the room to get into something more comfortable and returns wearing a flimsy negligee. Rose, he says, I have seen flimsy negligees before. In Boston, New York, St. Louis, Cleveland, and Chicago. But I have never seen a flimsy negligee more beautiful than the one you are wearing right now. They begin to dance, and soon she takes him into her boudoir. Rose, he says, I have seen beautiful boudoirs before. In Boston, New York, St. Louis, Cleveland, and Chicago. But I have never seen a boudoir more beautiful than this one. No sooner had they entered the boudoir when they started making love. And from then on, it was the same damn thing as it was in Boston, New York, St. Louis, Cleveland, and Chicago. Part 2 of our big combination offer is this little item imported from Paris, France. I see we have a doubter in our midst. Sir, if this little telescope is not imported from Paris, France, may I drop dead right here on this spot. Now you take this little telescope and you hold it up to the light. There you'll see a beautiful girl in a 2-piece outfit. Spats. She shakes and she wiggles. She wiggles and she shakes. We call her Candy because she makes your peanut brittle. Now, part 3 of our big combination offer is the big one. Virility pills. These pills are brought to you from the Upjohn Company. But first, let me warn you, when you take one of these pills, swallow it fast or you might get a stiff neck. And should you, by some chance, take 2 pills at once, you'll probably pole vault out the window. Now, our boys are coming down the aisles now, working their way through reform school, and would appreciate your patronage. Open up one of these boxes and you might find a gift, like a diamond ring. Oh, you're not listening. I said a gift, like a diamond ring. Okay, boys, start the sale. Don't forget to get the quarters. Okay. Get the quarters. Look for your gift. See if you got a gift inside. A gift down here, ladies and gentlemen. What is it?
It's a watch.
A watch, ladies and gentlemen. What kind of a watch?
It's a Gruen.
A Gruen. That's the best screwing they'll ever get. You call me a fake, you call me a fraud, all right. Just to show I'm on the level, I'm going to hand out our big bonus prize. $100 cash money to anyone whose box of candy contains a yellow ticket.
I got a yellow ticket.
Where the hell did he come from? You have a yellow ticket, sir. All right, this $100 is yours if you can answer me one simple question. What is the last thing your wife says to you before you go to sleep at night?
That ain't hard.
You win the
Hear this lullaby from a babe in arms. You're the reason why I've been saving all my charms. I'm keeping myself available for you. So help me, pleasure me, say that you treasure me too. I'm keeping myself available for you. Tell me there's love for me, less for me, save yourself just for me too. I'll do any little thing Daddy adores. Powder my back, I'll powder yours. Tit for tat, I'm keeping myself available for you. So cuddle me, kindle my fire. Comfort me, cradle me, cling with desire. Stick to my tail, I'm available only for you.
I make myself available for you. So dive me, bangle me, sparkle me, spangle me too. I make myself available for you. So honey, orchid me, cozy me, comfort me, cozy me too. Show me I'm the one you need. Show me a sign. You show me yours, I'll show you mine. This for that, I'm keeping myself available for you. So nestle me next to your heart. Nurture me, nourish me, never depart. Follow my trail, I'm available only for you. I know why I've waited, know why I've been blue. Prayed each night for someone exactly like you. Why should we waste money on a show or two? No one does those love scenes exactly like you. Like the sunrise, I'll hand you the world to understand. Now I know why Mother taught me to be true. She meant me for someone exactly like you.
The Court of Common Pleas is now in session. All those with business before this court, please make your presence known. No presents under $25 accepted. All hail the judge! All hail the judge!
All hail the judge, all hail the judge. Who said the hell with the judge? What's the first case? case?
A case of bigotry.
Bigotry! What's the case?
A man is accused of marrying 3 wives.
How big were they? 2, 3, 4. Excuse me! I've got a phone call. Hello there! What's that you say? You're taking an intelligence test. Do I think judges... What's that? Oh, you're taking an opinion poll. I'm sorry, yeah. Do I think judges should have to take an intelligence test? I don't understand the damn question. What's the next case?
A case of murder.
Murder! What's the case?
A woman did her husband in.
What's the woman's name?
Mrs. Westfall.
Send in Mrs. Cheeseball.
Westfall.
Send in Mrs. Westfall!
Hello, Judgy.
How'd you like to go to the Buccaneer Hotel, talk it over for a couple of weeks?
Your Honor, stand on your dignity.
It won't reach that far. Now, raise your right hand and tell me, Miss Gumball.
Westfall.
Hey, do you swear?
Constantly.
Be seated. Wind it up and set it for 8.
May I be excused, Your Honor?
Yes, Phillips, go down and pound your beat. Now, tell me, Mrs. Drywall.
Westfall.
Exactly what happened.
Well, it happened exactly like this.
Your Honor, what are you doing?
I'm taking a closer look at the case.
I see. Are you scrutinizing the defendant?
Not yet, but I could get lucky.
Oh, look, Your Honor, when you hit it, it goes up.
No kidding! I'll get you for this. Oh, that's the biggest diamond I've ever seen.
Why, thank you, Ernie. You've heard of the Hope Diamond.
Who hasn't heard of the Hope Diamond?
Well, this is the Westfall Diamond. It comes with a curse.
What's the curse?
Mr. Westfall.
You'll have to excuse me, babe. I just got out of a sick bed. My girlfriend has the flu. Now, tell me, Mrs. Barnstall.
Westfall.
What happened on the night in question?
Well, I was fast asleep in my boudoir at 3 a.m. when my husband came home in an inebriated condition. Listen, he tiptoed in and didn't even touch the knocker.
Didn't touch the knocker. Must be a leg man.
And do you know what that man wanted me to give him?
Oh, I got a pretty good idea.
He wanted me to give him a big, hot supper.
Well, did you give it to him?
Of course not.
I can't blame you. Who wants to lay it on the table at 3 in the morning?
Boy, did that make him mad. He called me the vilest names, and then we began to wrestle. First, I was on top. Then, he was on top. Then, I was on bottom, and he was on top, and then he was on bottom, and I was on top, and we both wound up on top.
Both on top. Wow. Never tried that position before. Now, tell me, Miss Bocce Ball.
Westfall.
What happened then?
He whipped out his gun.
He what?
He whipped out his gun.
Was it a big one?
Oh, yes, Your Honor. It was about this big.
He belongs in the book of records. What kind was it?
A repeater.
A repeater!
You have one, don't you, Your Honor?
No. Just a little single shot. Now, Mrs. Duck Call.
Westfall.
What happened then?
I grabbed his gun. I pulled on it, we fought.
What?
I pulled on it, we fought, and finally his gun went off.
Well, you pull on a gun long enough, it's bound to go off!
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, there sits a woman who lies. She claims that her husband came home at 3 in the morning in an inebriated condition. That man worked hard all day. He stopped by for a drink, maybe 2, maybe 3. But was he drunk? I say no, your horseship.
Hey! Back up there! What did you call me?
I said, your worship.
You sure there wasn't a little horse in there?
Nay.
That sounds a little horsey to me!
Well, I was a little horse when
Who cares?
Yes, it was 3 in the morning, all he asked for was something to eat. But did he get it? I say no, your horseship.
That'll be enough horseship out of you!
Your Honor, I demand you give that woman the full extent of the law.
And who are you to demand anything?
The district attorney.
Well, I'm justice!
Justice who?
Just as good as you are! Now, I know the pain you must feel in your heart, Mrs. Breastfall.
Breastfall!
I knew that. Please tell this court, exactly where did you shoot your husband?
I shot him between the green beans and the asparagus.
Yeah, Your Honor, she's guilty. She admits she shot her husband between the green beans and the asparagus.
Well, it could have been a hell of a lot worse.
How?
2 inches lower and she would have got him in the zucchini.
Oh, Your Honor, you gotta give me a stiff sentence.
With a good night's sleep, I'd give you a whole paragraph. But right now, do you have anything to say to this court before I pass judgment?
Oh, I sure do, Your Honor. I just want to say one thing. I just want to say that my husband was a mean man.
Mean?
And it managed to beat me.
Beat?
He used to chase me around the bedroom.
Chase?
Throw me on the bed.
Throw?
Rip off my clothes. Using and abusing my body.
He should have been hung!
Oh, he was.
Love is for the warm and willing, waiting for the warm and willing. Love is ours to take or toss aside. Take this promise to your heart and let your lips repeat. Kisses are too sweet to be denied. That you're warm and willing, make each golden moment thrilling. Give my empty arms a welcome sign. We can make the stars go spinning and the earth stand still. If you're warm and willing to be mine.
gentlemen, we would like to present our featured act for the week.
Rubber balloons, get your rubber balloons right here.
Mark, what are you doing? You can't sell the balloons while the show is going on.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, Bill. You see, I've been myself recently. I just got married and I haven't been getting any sleep.
Oh, that's right, he did just get married. Which reminds me, Mark, take a tip from me. The next time you make love to your wife, make sure the shades are down.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Well, I drove past your house last night. The shade was up and I saw you making love to your wife.
Well, the joke's on you, because I wasn't home last night.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Gaiety Theater is no ordinary palace of vulgar entertainment. We have always known class when we've seen it. And so, direct from the Metropolitan Opera, the queen of the coloraturas, Madame Ala Gazaza.
Ooh, that's too high. Excuse me, sir. What are you doing?
I'm hammering.
But I'm singing.
Oh, you're not bothering me. Go right ahead.
Wait a minute. What's the big idea?
I'm sorry. The management told me to come out here and fix something. Hey, lady, what you see fixed? Yeah, I guess you're right. It looks okay to me.
How dare you insult the great Gazaza? Have you know I have sung before the crowned heads of Europe?
Yeah. The bald heads of Burbank.
Really, sir, I have you know I have one of the most expensive voices in the world. My father gave me $50,000 to train my voice.
What did you do with the money? $50,000? That's a lot of dough. You ought to meet my brother.
Is he a voice teacher?
No, he's a lawyer, but he can get your money back.
Oh,
Hey, I can't work out here.
Yes, madame, what is it?
I'm trying to sing and some little man keeps hammering away.
There is no little man. It must be your imagination.
Imagination.
Madame, please, share your magnificent voice with our cultured patrons.
Of course, ladies and gentlemen, please forgive the tacky interruption. I will sing another song. Maestro, if you please.
Why did he die? Why did he die? Why did he die?
Why did who die?
My wife's first husband.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to change my ways.
It can't be! It can't be! It can't be! Who is that?
It's me.
Thank God, I thought it was me!
Oh, madam. How do you kiss the rear end of a duck without getting feathers in your mouth?
I don't know.
But you gotta be fast.
What are you doing? I'm following doctor's orders. Doctor's orders? Yes. He told me to take a pill for 3 days running and then skip a day. This is my day to skip. What's with you?
I wasn't fast enough.
Madam! What's the difference? What's the difference between mashed potatoes and pea soup?
I don't know.
Anybody can mash potatoes.
bumped him off!
Rubber balloons, get your rubber balloons right here, rubber balloons, rubber balloons.
What on earth are you doing?
Well, I'm selling rubber balloons.
Mr. Mulligan!
Yes, madame, what is it now?
Trying to sing and some men selling rubber balloons!
Mark, I told you couldn't sell the balloons while the show is going on. That reminds me, you sell refreshments, don't you?
Yes?
Do you have popcorn balls?
No, my rheumatism makes me walk like this.
Madame, please. There will be no more interruptions.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have had a request.
Sing anyway!
I am going to sing anyway. I'm going to sing One Fine Day by Madame Butterfly. Hit it!
At last, at long last, after years and years of trial and error, finally, I, a poor boy from Pomona, working day and night in the attic, with no food, no water, no sleep, but now the world, yes, the world will know of my invention. But first, to test it. Hello! Hello? I was working with this, see?
She fainted. Rubber arms.
Rubber arms!
Rubber shoulders.
Rubber shoulders!
Rubber neck.
Rubber neck!
Rubber balloons, rubber balloons.
Life is filled with glory. Now that I know our love was meant to be. Each kiss tells a story, while my heart rings and sings our melody, dear. I love you, that's what my heart keeps saying, but every breeze is playing our Cuban love song. I love you for all the joy you brought me, that lovely night you taught me our Cuban love song. One melody will always fill my heart. One kiss will cheer me when we're far apart. I love you with such a tender passion that only you can fashion. Such joy and admiration and such a great elation, with rapture and devotion and such a great emotion, and all the while they're our Cuban love song.
Oh, nice, nice.
Yes?
I gotta see the doctor right away.
The doctor's very busy. I'm sorry, you'll just have to wait.
Oh, hey, buddy, what happened to you?
Well, I had erysipelas, and the doctor cut off my ear.
Ow! Ow! Oh, what happened to you?
Well, I had ptomaine poisoning, and the doctor cut off my toe.
It was simplest, and the doctor cut off his ear. Ptomaine poisoning, and the doctor cut off his toe. Nice, I'll see you later.
Wait a minute, honey. What's the matter with you?
I got prickly heat.
Oh, waiter. How much is a nice large filet mignon?
62 cents.
62 cents, I'll take it. And how much for a bottle of your finest Gold Seal champagne?
23 cents.
23 cents? How can you charge these ridiculously low prices?
It's easy. Right now, my boss is upstairs with my wife. What he's doing to her up there, I'm doing to him down here.
I've been fishing on this pier all day and haven't caught a thing. I wonder if I'm using the wrong bait. Pardon me, sir. Did you catch those fish on this pier?
Sure did.
What did you use for bait?
Well, you see, I'm a doctor, and this morning I performed a tonsillectomy. And I cut up all the tonsils into teeny-weeny little pieces, and I used them as bait.
Thank you, doctor. Tonsils? Where am I going to find tonsils? Oh, pardon me, sir. Did you catch your fish on this pier?
Yes?
What did you use for bait?
Well, you see, I'm a doctor. This morning I performed an appendectomy, and I took the appendix and cut it up into little pieces and used that for bait.
Thank you, doctor. Tonsils, appendices. Where am I going to find stuff like that? Pardon me, doctor.
Doctor? What doctor? I'm a rabbi.
Another tune. Never one I'll let the acro stale.
Get the props and pack the trunk. Show goes on unless you're drunk. Keep it fresh, we can't afford to fail.
But we haven't got a reason to complain. We were born to sing and entertain.
Oh, come sit next to me, Eddie.
Oh, it'd be my pleasure.
Woo! Is this fun?
Yeah.
Oh, boy, yeah, it's a great audience.
Yeah. What can I do for you?
Would you sing something romantic for me?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Professor, something in my key. I can't give you anything but love, baby. That's the only thing I've plenty of, baby. Dream a while, scheme a while, you're sure to find happiness, and I guess all those things you've always pined for. Gee, I'd like to see you looking swell, baby. Diamond bracelets, Woolworths doesn't sell, my little baby. Till that lucky day, you know darn well, baby, I can't give you anything but love.
I got my eye on a star in the sky.
Believe me, some of your faces could use some looking into. I wandered today to the hill, Maggie, to watch the scene below.
I don't believe what I'm hearing.
The creak and the creaking old mill, Maggie, as we used to long, long ago.
That was terrible.
It was my best Gene Austen. Can't you see the glint in the eye?
Well, it's not the glint in your eye.
Well, what is it?
It's a tilt of your kilt.
Can you fix it?
Well, I can try.
Okay, please.
You simply take a favorite, then you flavor it with a note or two of blue harmony.
What's all this?
Tell the orchestra to play staccato, and then you jazz a little oblongata.
I like that one.
Now the magnitude is the magnitude, and no attention to the music that they play, but just rock your blues away.
I like it, I like it.
Ooh, you're man of taste and distinction. You simply
I wandered today
then you flavor
to
it
the hill
with a note or two of harmony.
to watch
Tell the orchestra
the
to play
scene
staccato,
below.
and then you jazz a little oblongata.
The creak
Now the magnitude
and
is the
creaking
magnitude,
old mill
and no attention to the
Mag,
music that they play.
that we
Just
knew so long, long ago.
Einstein starts way getting hot
The
now.
green grove is gone
Just spoken
from the hill.
all around us, he
Maggie,
harmony tone and
where what?
and the light of
What day hazy strong.
just filled with music that you can't refuse.
But I love
Now
you
know the way.
today.
Tell the band
As an old
and when you listen, just
Maggie,
listen and say
when you
But I know
and I
Maggie.
were young. It's very easy once you get the hang to take an old time gig. Daddy sang and make it nice and right. You might be ever loving Maggie Blues. The ever loving Maggie Blues. Yeah. Let's see what we got tonight. How about this one?
Oh, wrong.
Wrong. Okay, here we go, here we go. How about this one?
Wrong.
Wrong. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. How about this one?
Wrong.
What do you want me to put on?
Eddie, grab your coat and get your hat. Then leave your words on the doorstep. Just direct your feet to the sunny side of the street. Can you hear that pitter pat and that happy tune is your step? Life could be so sweet on the sunny side of the street. I used to walk in the shade
Walk in the shade.
with my blues on parade.
Blues on parade.
Now I'm not afraid.
I got it made.
This romance
Cross the bound. And whenever I was sad, I'll be your just rock up banner. No dust at my feet.
on the sunny side.
The funny side, the peach is green and honey side. Cross on over to the sunny side of the street.
And now, here is the entire company, supported by Madame Hilda and the Red Raven Cadets, in a tribute to that grand old man who is the uncle of us all.
Are you feeling low? Business kind of slow. Have you paid your income taxes yet? Don't it make you boil when you think of oil and the tankers that this country didn't get? We're tangled up in foreign troubles and it seems a shame. So tell us who's to blame. Well, he's been mighty good to you. He can't help conditions if crooked politicians do what they do to our red, white, and blue.
We've always been the goats, cause we go and give our votes to the men who pick our pockets with a grin.
But you can't blame your Uncle Sammy. It's the company that he's been in. They'll show it to you. And now a special tribute to the ships that have some class. If you don't like their 4.5, you can stick to what you like.
If you take a look in your history book, you will find that what I say is true. Party politics never seem to mix with the love that Uncle Sammy has for you. If the men that you elected double cross you, then I claim you have yourself to blame. You can blame your Uncle Sammy, for he's been mighty good to